first play, going to throw. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple. Down to the 15-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, looking for Ronald, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And Jackson throwing once more. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw. And complete to Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Ravens first down as they wind up getting 13 there on fourth down. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Jackson will throw again. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, that's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. We have 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
We're scoreless after 1. Now a 2nd down and 6. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shop them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
On second down, Mostert pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Here we go.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. On the handoff, this is Mostert. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pass. Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Mostert. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Jackson on 1st down. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense. And we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Two and a throw again. And that's incomplete.
This defense is certainly in this game. The coverage has been tight. They just about every throw. Forced a few more so far in this game. And now it brings up 4th down.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Tua on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Ravens will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Where they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time, it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson now. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
To throw again is Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. Here we go. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Hey, out.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. From the 45 on second down. Jackson, complete to Likely. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive, the way they spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. That's complete, left side to Bateman. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. That is caught at the 7. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now first and goal.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. 69 yards on the ground for him so far. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. It's a slant to Hill. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Mostert. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. I'm not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. 2nd down, Gaskin. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. And it winds up falling incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take possession.
Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my balls on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass.